Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some pretty big stuff to go over. We could be getting some news on the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC very soon. We also have a new TCG set that's just been announced for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and then a few other things to go over as well. Quite a lot of stuff to break down today, so if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, we have this tweet here by Kelios, who of course is one of the insiders in the community, and they tweeted out saying, "We are coming to the period when we should have new Pokemon information at the end of May / beginning of June. Can't wait to see what they have in store for us." So of course, this week we just had a new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet update patch, and then we also had the Pokemon Home update patch announcement as well. So that's some pretty big Pokemon news there. But at the start of June, or at some point in June, we could definitely expect to see a new Pokemon Presents, because there's still a lot of stuff they have to show us. Obviously, the Teal Mask and the Indigo Disc DLC, we've still not seen any gameplay on these two new DLC packs, and it's likely that they're both going to be coming out, well, this year. I mean, it's pretty much been confirmed they're both coming out this year from the fiscal year kind of profit stuff. So for that to happen, one's going to be coming out in fall 2023 and the other in winter 2023. We're basically in summer now, and so we'd need to kind of see a little bit of more gameplay on it. Obviously, we just had the PlayStation Showcase. We've got the Xbox Showcase announced as well. We haven't had anything from Nintendo yet. Again, that might be because the new console, all the games are going to be for that, so they might skip that this summer. Of course, I'm recording this before any potential Nintendo Direct. But of course, the Nintendo Direct doesn't kind of intertwine with a Pokemon Presents. A Pokemon Presents is something completely different, and so I could definitely expect to see something this month in June for Pokemon to obviously show us a lot of new information, because there's also Pokemon Sleep they need to show us. I was expecting the Pokemon Home update to be in the Pokemon Presents as well, since we got the delay to that, but obviously that's not the case anymore since we've just had the update announcement. But yeah, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC, Pokemon Sleep, there's a lot of Pokemon Unite stuff going on right now, like new events, new Pokemon and stuff, so they'll obviously have that in the Pokemon Presents. I think Leafeon comes out soon, they could easily drop that in the Presents. And then any other kind of Pokemon stuff as well. Obviously, you got the Master Ball and Pokemon Go. There's a lot of stuff that they need to obviously update us on. So a Pokemon Presents seems very likely. We also have this from Pokemon Sleep as well, which kind of also teases a bit of an update announcement very soon. So we have Pokemon Sleep here tweeting out saying, "You all keep saying you won't sleep until Pokemon Sleep comes out, but the more you sleep, the sooner Pokemon Sleep comes out." So again, we're probably going to get a release date for Pokemon Sleep during the next Pokemon Presents. And again, I think it's just a little tease here about an update announcement pretty soon for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And again, this isn't Kelios saying we're definitely going to get something at the end of May, beginning of June. That's just usually what the promotional cycle is for these kinds of things. So it is very likely that we are going to be getting a Presents in June for Pokemon, just to show us a bunch of new information. Fingers crossed anyway, because we haven't really had anything since February, bar the Terrapagos Pokemon, which again might not even be linked to Terrapagos. We just don't even know. We haven't even had a name of it, a typing or anything like that. It just looks a little bit like Terrapagos, and it's in the anime. So that's the only kind of snippet of DLC stuff we've had. We had those gameplay images on the promotional download cards, but again, that was literally hardly anything. That was literally a crumb of news there. But yeah, that's hopefully going to be changed soon, and we do get some new information for the DLC. Fingers are crossed. We'll have to see what happens. Just quickly recording this part of the video the day after, because there's been another hint towards a potential Pokemon Presents that's dropped. Soul Silver out here tweeting out saying, "An unexpected and interesting development. Pokemon Home and this Pokemon Legends Arceus update to Pokemon Masters happening in the same week. I could easily be wrong, but it feels like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC news might be just around the corner too. Either way, this Hisui and Masters connection is exciting." So just something else that they could easily talk about in a new potential Pokemon Presents. So like I said, there's the Scarlet and Violet DLC, there's Pokemon Masters thing, the Pokemon Unite event that's happening, Pokemon Sleep. Because I think, yeah, we just have some like Legends Arceus characters dropping in Pokemon Masters EX, and it does say more information on the 28th of May, which is tomorrow on a Sunday, which is interesting because we don't usually get information on a Sunday. So maybe we get some, like, I guess, bits of information about this, and then the whole thing we get like maybe in a Pokemon Presents like next week or something. Just some more fuel to the fire. I don't know. Next up, a new TCG set has also been announced for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. This was tweeted out by HDvee, saying, HDvee update, the next Pokemon TCG set has been officially revealed. Obsidian Flames releases August the 11th, 2023, and features a Darkness-type Terra Charizard EX. So some people are thinking that this might have something to do with like the new Terraforms in the DLC. I don't think it is. I think it's literally just like the artwork and stuff. I mean, they look a lot more like crystallized and stuff, which is pretty cool. But again, the artwork looks insane for these packs. But yeah, I don't think this has anything to do with the new terraforms and stuff like that. We do have PokeExperto talking about this, though, and what the situation is and why it's not like the new terraforms in the DLC. So the new Obsidian Flames expansion introduces type-changing EX Terra Crystal Pokemon, causing some cards to have a different energy type. So Charizard EX is Dark type instead of his usual Fire type. Tyranitar EX Lightning type, well, obviously Electric type, instead of his usual Fighting or Dark types. Type-shifting EX Terra Crystal Pokemon use the same energy as their normal type, but have different weaknesses that will correspond to the type they're switched to. So again, that's obviously just to do with the TCG and how that's played. I don't think that's going to have anything to do with the DLC or any kind of impact on the DLC or anything like that. We also have Joe Merrick here talking about it, saying, interesting that the two Terra-type EXs that we know of are different types, and had those types as Delta species in the past. Obviously, we've got the Dark-type Charizard here, and then obviously the Dark-type Shiny Charizard way back when. And then we also have Tyranitar, and then we also have the EX Electric Tyranitar as well. And the same types as well, so that's obviously really interesting. Again, don't think it's anything crazy. Probably just a coincidence, or probably they just kind of took this, and then we're like, okay, we'll just make them those types. And then this is just some more information about the TCG set as well. So over 190 cards, probably 279 with secrets. So again, these TCG sets, man, they're so big. Like, there's so many cards to collect, and they're so expensive as well. Like, bro, I feel, I don't know, I just feel bad for, like, the people out there that have to collect every single set, because it must cost so much money. But 15 Pokemon EX and 6 Terra Pokemon EX cards, 12 illustration rare Pokemon, 6 special illustration rare Pokemon and supporter cards, 12 ultra rare full art Pokemon EX and supporter cards, more than 15 trainer cards, and then 3 hyper rare gold cards. So that's just kind of like the breakdown of the set for the for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's new expansion pack. Next up, also wanted to quickly go over this whilst we're also talking about the TCG, because I thought this was just kind of ridiculous. But HDvee tweeted out here saying, the Pokemon Company have put out new figures on their corporate website. So as of March 2023, over 480 million software sold, an increase of 40 million over last year. So obviously the software has been doing much better. And then over 52.9 billion cards produced, an increase of 9.7 billion over last year. And then to put that into perspective, Joe Mary tweeted out saying, around 18.3% of all Pokemon cards produced in history were produced between April 2022 and March 2023. So nearly 20% of Pokemon cards since they began were produced last year. That is ridiculous, man. Those numbers are absolutely mind-blowing. It just shows how big the Pokemon TCG is now. And I think the whole kind of like graded situation where, all, you know, the graded cards are like so expensive now, like the PSA cards and whatever. It just goes to show, man, like Pokemon's just not stopping at all. Like they're just having better and better years. Even if there are like a ton of problems with the games and stuff or whatever, and it doesn't matter, they're still going to be selling everything. But either way, thought that was really interesting just to include in today's video. And then also we have this, a new character has just been revealed for the Pokemon anime. HDvee picture, official artwork has been released for the new character Dot in the new Pokemon anime series. So obviously this is the character that is in the Nidorina suit in the Pokemon Horizons anime. So again, I don't think they'll appear in the DLC. There's very much a difference between these DLC characters that we're going to have in the games and then the anime. Obviously Nemona's going to be like in both and stuff, and maybe some others, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that's just kind of like the streamer kind of person in the Nidorina costume. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be everything for today's video that I wanted to go over. Like I say, do you think we're going to get some Pokemon news soon? Again, this doesn't confirm we're going to get anything, but it's just usually what happens, like around late May, early June is usually when we get like an update. And they need to update us because we haven't had any gameplay of the DLC. Hopefully in the presents they show the typings of Ogerpon, Terrapagos, the other legendaries. They give us a little bit more information onto that baby Terrapagos and what that is. Hopefully a new Paradox Pokemon showed, and just some gameplay as well. Just some gameplay, maybe some new features. Maybe we get that PK Hex-like feature as well. Maybe that's shown. So yeah, I mean, a couple of things are teasing it and stuff. And like I said, there's been so much stuff for Pokemon Unite as well that's just kind of like teasing it. even more so. There's a lot of stuff that we know to expect in a Pokemon Presents, but when all these big things are kind of happening and they're kind of tweeting out about it and stuff, it gets people more excited. So we'll have to wait and see. What's your thoughts on the new TCG set, all that good stuff. And yeah, that's going to be everything from me. So if you did enjoy, please do drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500. Like I say, leave a comment on everything that we covered today. Also, what would you like to see in the next Pokemon Presents? Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Make sure to ring the notification bell. Of course, if we do get any kind of Pokemon Presents announcement, you already know, we'll update you as soon as possible. And hopefully, you know, that is very, very soon. But yeah, thank you for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.